Hey guys, and welcome back to round 3 of season 14 of AOR, and today we are under the lights in Bahrain as I've now started my qualifying lap, which hopefully should be good because this is one of my better tracks on the calendar. But as you can see, I haven't really done any laps now, so this is my first attempt, which also sort of tells that this is not going to be the best qualifying, but hopefully we can do as well as we can as we go into this corner. Stay in 4th gear, pretty much nail that, but a bit of wheel spin on the exit as we now go into one of my favorite sectors on the calendar. It's just sort of the sweeping corners. I really like them. I don't know why, but I really do. As we now come into one of the most difficult corners on the calendar, turn 10 around Bahrain. The downhill left-hander here. I don't lock up, which is good, and managed to get some decent traction out of here, which is going to help us all the way down this back straight as we are about to go into this uphill corner here, which is quite tricky, as you're going to have to find out later in the race. As we can see, George has posted the fastest lap, but the qualifying is still broken, so there's no telling where you are until everybody has done a lap, so that's obviously a bit unfortunate. So I have no idea where I'm going to be placed until the session ends, which is obviously annoying, but that's what happens when Codemasters develops your game. This is the final corner, pretty much nailed it as we now go to the line. I think we're a bit too far away for some slipstream, but what is it going to be for us? This is going to be an 18.9, I think it was. I can't really see. Yeah, it was. And P10, which is sort of the worst position you can get, because obviously you don't have free tire choice, but you're the last in the top 10. And now we're here on the grid. The 5 lights are about to go out, and away we go. Decent start. As you can see, there's this connection issue with Leopard ahead, it seems, judging by his display there, which hopefully won't impact us too much. We go down this side. This is a bold move. Come on, he gives us space, which is nice. Oh, we hit each other there, but now, oh, there's been carnage up ahead. And we managed to drive right round it, and we're up to P4. This is an incredible turn of events. P4. This is amazing to be here, especially considering that obviously you didn't get to see that, but in qualifying I was actually on for pole at one point, but then bottled the last sector, so I definitely have the pace to do well here. We've now cut onto lap 3. As you can see, I've caught Neil Tanner, and I've actually been very close to him for the last couple of laps, and hopefully I can make a move down here, but maybe we're just too far behind. It's just misjudged the braking so completely, and I actually hit him here, and I was quite lucky to get away with this. It wasn't my intention in any way to overtake, but it just sort of happened because I was closely following him and obviously didn't look at the racing line too closely. But hopefully I can use this and now go on and do well. As you can see, now we've gone on to lap 7. As you can see, I draw out a gap to the guys behind me, but the top 2 have just sort of escaped me. So I'm a bit of no man's land. So there's some yellow flags after the front 2 crash they have. It's Master. He's a Master. He's well, he's not out, but he certainly have spun or something, so he's probably collided with Hamilton up ahead. We're now actually into P2. I think this is the best position I've had since Japan last season, where I was running P1 at one point. So this is great, and the thing about this is sort of legitimate. I haven't really been lucky. Obviously I've been lucky to get the P2, but I've driven quite well as we now pit for the soft tires. And as I did last time, I'm going for the 2 stops, so I'm going to pit this for the softs here, and then as the guy up ahead just sort of spun into the wall, and then the softs again, because I simply can't make the 1 stops work for me. As I can see up ahead, Hamilton has done the same, so hopefully that should guarantee me a P2 if I don't get undercut by the 1 stoppers. But as you can see, I'm in P2 now. It's pretty calm. There's space to P1, there's space to P2. I'm just driving around, cruising, and go tiny over the curb, boom, and that's my front wing gone. And I was so furious at that point. It's like I was guaranteed a podium, my first one in AOR, and I wasn't guaranteed, but obviously with no safety car, the chances of someone overtaking me were very slim, and then I just fuck it over completely. Like, it's so dumb of me to do that, but obviously That's just what happens when you're a, well, former Noob Journey participant. There isn't really anything, can't really run away from that. So I'm not the most consistent of drivers, and yeah, let's see where we're gonna go. We're down to P3 now, but obviously people are just gonna come driving past us now. Yeah, what, we're in P6 now. There's another one on the minimap, P7, I guess. So it's gonna take ages. Oh, there's the 3 cars, P10 now. We're soon outside the points. Come on, let us out the pits. Because there's another guy, that's our teammate. And then P11, this is not great. And obviously I'm having to go towards the end. Is that P12 now? Yeah, or is it gonna be P13? Please, no. Yeah, it's gonna be P13. So we went from P2 to P13 in the space of half a lap, which is obviously great. And now I have to make these tires last, which is gonna be a struggle, but I'll give it my best go. I should jump later on that lap as I've caught Gymnast. Obviously now I'm completely fresh tires, and he's had some, don't know how old they are, but more old than my tires, so obviously it's just going to be an easy drive by here. And the only real hope I have is that the guys ahead are going to have to pit as well, but I mean I'm not sure it's going to happen, but as you can see some have pitted, because we are into P9. We're obviously 10 up behind us. The guy I slid there. It's going to give him a chance to come back at me. Yeah, with the soft tires and his better traction, it's just going to work for him, yeah. I think, yeah, he's just going to drive around the outside. Maybe I can pressure him, but I just wouldn't want to collide with him after what I already did to him early in the race. So, sort of, well, some reverse justice here, so that's good for him. But as you can see, we're now on to lap 29, last lap. Nothing happened. I'm in P10, but we have 3 guys fighting up here. And as you can see, it looks like my teammate spun. This is great. So this gives us P9, some more points, hopefully. But can we chase down these last 2? I've been catching them rapidly the last 3 or 4 laps, but I think they are just too far away because the tires need to be completely destroyed if I'm going to have any chance of doing anything here in the last corner. And no, they pretty much made it out. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, which is a shame. So it's going to be P9 for me in the race. And someone just came to a halt and here start finish straight. That was a bit weird, but you know, that's how it is. So it's going to be P9. Obviously later on I think Tanner got a penalty for colliding with my teammate Kinky, so I did actually get P8, which is nice. So it's 2 P8s from 2 races, so that is good. And with that, I'll see you next time.